Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is Delta back with another Call of Duty Mobile video where today I went on a long and arduous grind to get the brand new KN-44 assault rifle in Call of Duty Mobile. This took several hours, well, not too many hours, probably about 2 hours in total, but it was 60 matches in total to get the gun, and I'm still grinding for the profit skin. But today we're going to be focusing on the best class setup for the KN-44, as well as some tips and tricks so you guys can effectively use this gun and win most of your matches with it. I have to say that this gun is highly viable in ranked matches, but your playstyle depicts how well you will do with this gun. And I will tell you how to play with this gun in order to maximize its strengths and to not expose its weaknesses. So I also do have a Discord server. Link is on the screen right now and in the description below. Now, let's get right into it. Right, so here is the class setup for the KN-44. Let's talk about attachments really quickly. I like to run the dot sight because I run it on all of my assault rifles. On these other attachments, the best ones to select are most likely going to be full metal jacket, quick draw for ARs, and extended mag for ARs. And the reason this is because I don't use foregrip, and that is because this gun already has a crazy good accuracy. There's barely any recoil. It's honestly very comparable to the AK-117 or even the ICR, as they have very little recoil and have a decent fire rate. But I like to run full metal jacket to shoot through surfaces. I run quick draw so I can scope in very quickly, and extended mag is better than fast reload, as this adds 8 bullets to your magazine rather than just reloading faster. On my secondary weapon, I like to select the MW11 because I hate being a rocket launcher using scum. I'm joking. It's very good. The rocket launcher is just the best side weapon, but I just like to run the pistol instead in case I run out of ammo. Don't run knives because you already have a dedicated knife button, and you don't even need to have a knife in your class. The J358 should mostly be used on classes that are have short-range primary weapons such as the PDW or the MSMC, because you need a weapon to take long-range fights. When we're talking about operator skills, you can run any of these. Any of these operator skills work, but if I'm going to list ones you really don't want to use, it would probably be the Purifier, the Gravity Spikes, maybe the Tempest, Transform Shield. The best ones are obviously the Sparrow, War Machine, Hive, Death Machine. Those are probably the best ones you want to be using. I just have the regular Grenade and Trophy System. Pretty standard. You can sub out the trophy system for anything else. However, I actually would not sub out the trophy system because I use the KN-44 very passively. I'm not really rushing around the map. I'm kind of moving from spot to spot, and every time I find a good location, and this is most prevalent on maps like Firing Range, when you sit in the tower, you want to drop your trophy system so you can just sit there, and with the beautiful accuracy of the KN-44, you can just melt your opponents. In terms of perks, I like to run Agile because it allows me to ADS faster. Flak Jacket and Lightweight are also good, especially if you want to run around the map getting kills with the KN-44. However, it doesn't have a super good fire rate, so I wouldn't recommend running around the map. This is more for passive players like myself. Toughness is the best perk because it will lower the amount of recoil as you're getting shot at. Ghost is also pretty good because UAVs can't see you, but still, toughness is probably the best. Dead Silence is most likely the best one you want to be using. Alert is creeping up on Dead Silence as the best blue perk in the game. However, this is for another video. But for now, run Dead Silence because it is the best blue perk in the game. That was it for the class setup. Now, let's move over to the tips and tricks. So now I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to use the KN-44 effectively to win most of your gunfights and basically to excel with this gun. Tip number 1, you're going to want to play passively. This gun has a great accuracy and decent damage, so you should stay in one spot and shoot people passing by. When the spawns or flags flip, be sure to rotate to another spot to avoid being flanked. Tip number 2, don't use this gun in close range. The fire rate isn't the best, and it's going to lose against most SMGs and ARs at close range. Tip number 3, this gun can be used to assist teammates capturing flags, as the gun is great for killing enemies long distance. You can also hide in a hard to reach place near the flag being captured to take out approaching enemies. And tip number 4, this gun sits between the ICR and AK-117 in terms of accuracy and fire rate. The KN-44 has a higher accuracy than the AK-117, yet a higher fire rate or damage per second than the ICR, so it's a great way to get the best of both worlds. So thank you all for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy. Remember, again, subscribe, like the video, comment what gun or map review you'd like to see next, and share the video with your friends if you thought it was useful. And this is Delta, signing off, and I will see you all in the next one.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's